It's a very interesting question. Pride to me would mean, I think, first of all, it would mean inclusion. Because really, my vision of a proud queer community would be a community that is inclusive, that really values the differences that we all come with, right? Inclusion is something that must be celebrated. The diversity within the community, the differences within the community, the differences that we all bring with us, I think that is, when that is celebrated, that is pride for me. That's a difficult question. But let us accept the fact that right now the queer movement is operating from very urban spaces, right? So by default, it tends to be representative of people from certain social locations, speaking a certain kind of language, right? And having certain privileges that come with, being from cities. I mean, that has created a wall, I think, that is not really allowing us to go out there and be more diverse. And I think that needs to change. I think we have to be more inclusive. We have to really move out of our comfort zones and really bring more people and work with more people. But I am also happy to see that now there is a very strong articulation of, say, for instance, Dalit queer rights. There are people who are writing about it, talking about their experiences, and very strongly demanding inclusion within the movement, right? In my own capacity, with the Queer Muslim Project, I think one of the work has been around inclusion and around making queer communities more inclusive, queer spaces more inclusive, creating conversations around other issues. Because when you're Muslim and queer, you're not just queer, right? So you also come with a baggage of other issues that is attached to your, say, Muslim identity. So with the Queer Muslim Project, we are making an attempt. Sadly, the queer movement right now is not as diverse, but it has the potential to do a lot better, and I think we all have to do our bit, because at the end of the day, the queer movement is us. As individuals, if we don't make the move, you can't just think somebody else out there will do the change. Because if I don't make the change, nobody else is going to change it, right? Certainly. The problem is when we tend to, when we slot issues. This is women's issue, these are LGBT issues. I think we have to start to think in intersectional. So, there's a thread that connects us, right? How attitudes towards, say, like menstrual health, for instance, the taboos, how they're deeply linked with what the society thinks of women. In a larger way, if you see that those attitudes, those patriarchal attitudes, it affect queer people as well, right? I don't think we all have to be the same. That's not required. But we can all empathize, and I think here the key word would be empathy, where I understand, when I empathize with your issue and with your problem, and I'm there to offer support, but also giving you the space to be able to lead, to make your choices, your decisions. I think that's very important. Yeah.